15 years ago, members of the William & Mary Board of Visitors approved a strategic plan. In it recommended the creation of a centralized location for volunteer opportunities. In the time since, what we've experienced is a dramatic evolution in the way in which students participate in community. Now, students are coming to college with an expectation that their education will expand beyond campus, that they will be a part of communities, that they will work with communities. We witness students and faculty working together with community members to try to consider, or if not solve problems, massive problems that are a part of our communities. We recognize fully that it will take years, if not decades, or even a lifetime to try to solve the problems that are a part of our communities. But students are emerging as advocates in Williamsburg and in Richmond, in Petersburg, and internationally, across the globe in places like Tanzania, Kenya, and in Latin American countries. Through a blossoming interest in scholarship, they are considering, for the first time, the real role of the anthropologist, or the sociologist, the pastor, and for the first time, oftentimes, connecting their academics with their passion, for the first time connecting what they might want to do with their life, and they're finding a sense of purpose and meaning. It is in these moments, alongside community members, with their peers, and with faculty, that they themselves are finding purpose. They're making meaning of their life, and they're really making meaning of their education at William & Mary.
The new Community Studies minor is designed to support undergraduates in integrating academic studies with community engagement interests. What we do in the minor is extend the timeline on undergraduate research by allowing students adequate time to become acclimated to their own interests in the community and develop an academic focus for some of those interests. Sometimes that interest is connected to their majors, and other times it's connected to an issue or cause that has compelled them to stay involved in the community. Our goals for our graduates have already been indicated by some of our self-designed majors in previous years prior to launching the minor. They do pretty much anything. Our students can go on to medical school with an understanding of public health and community engagement as relevant to their work. They can go on to law school and sometimes take a public policy approach. Others take a more social justice orientation. Many of our students go on for positions in education, ranging from third grade teachers to educational policy. We're excited about the outcomes that are possible from our students and look forward to seeing what this next cohort brings.
There are three components of Branch Out Alternative Breaks: regional, national, and international. In total, we offer about 35 trips every year to places that are just 45 minutes down the road or halfway across the world. Students work with community partners wherever they're going to learn what the community would like for us to do, and they focus on a particular social issue while they're there. So before they even go, they learn about that issue in depth, and then while they're working on the projects, wherever it is that they take them, they're making connections between what they're experiencing and what they have learned intellectually before. And then their site leaders, students lead all of these trips, and those students are well trained to help the participants on the teams figure out, okay, so I learned this in the classroom or in the group meetings before the trip, and now I'm experiencing this, and this is what I can do to do something about this social issue, either back on campus or in Williamsburg, or maybe for the rest of my life. And so our hope with these trips is that students will learn more about issues, about how to work well with communities, to learn from the people that they're going to serve, and very often they receive more than they give, and then to become active citizens for the rest of their lives.
I graduated from William & Mary in May and accepted an AmeriCorps Vista position. I'm the Vista for Student and Community Engagement here at William & Mary. What that means is that in addition to planning our large-scale service days like Make a Difference Day, Spring into Action Day, I also facilitate a group of smaller partnerships such as Read, Adopt a Grandparent, and partnerships with the Blayton Building, which is a public housing complex. Through this work, I encourage not only the service of students into our community, but the combined academic and questioning of the service they do.
Since 2006, William & Mary has been involved with the Petersburg community located an hour down the road. It began by working with the Phoenix Project, which is an independent nonprofit that focuses on nonprofit leadership as a summer program. Since then, William & Mary has sent students down on spring break service trips and has led to the creation of SPICE, which is a student-led group that focuses on Petersburg engagement. So that's something that has taken hold over the past year, and one thing that's very exciting about this office combining is that there is now an opportunity to combine the service aspect with an academic experience. So beginning to partner with historic organizations or the arts programs down there to really engage students with their academic interests or artistic endeavors, and really partnering it with community engagement in ways that both benefit William & Mary students pursuing their careers as well as benefiting organizations in Petersburg.
As the first professor of Community Studies at the College of William & Mary, I am greatly committed in helping the liberal arts university of the 21st century reflect the ideas and goals of those who created the first universities thousands of years ago. Universities are greatly poised to serve not only those who work for the university and study there formally, but everyone in the greater community who is dedicated to addressing issues of great social need and concern. Universities of the 20th century aided in creating great thinkers and great researchers. It'll be the university of the 21st century that will help to also captivate and create great dreamers. Those of us who can address problems of great social and cultural concern that have persisted for generations. And that, I think, is the greatest goal here with William & Mary, the Office of Engagement and Scholarship, and the William & Mary Community Studies program.